Hello, good day to you. How are you today? Okay, so today we are going to be learning about abacus. Abacus. Okay, are we ready to get into today's lesson? I hope we are. So, we're first of all going to know about the meaning of abacus. Abacus is a counting tool used in mathematical calculation. It is a counting device with rows of beads for calculation. As we can see here, there are rows of beads, right? With different colors. This is called abacus and we use it for counting. It's an old counting system. So today we are going to be learning how to use abacus to count. Okay? If you want to use abacus to count, you move the beads depending on the number you want to count. When you want to count number 1, you move 1 bead. And when you want to count 2, you move 2 beads from the other beads like this. Like 1, 2. We remove 2 beads to this side to count 2. And if you want to count 3, you move 3 beads from the other side. You move 3 beads. 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, 3. So if you want to count 4 in abacus, you move 4 beads from the other beads. The beads here are arranged, so you move 4 out of the arranged beads. You count 4 to the other side. We have removed 4, so we count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you also want to count 5. You move 5 beads. You do what? You move 5 beads. Okay? You move 5 beads from here. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 beads here because you removed 5 beads from this side. Did you get that? Good. Now we want to count 6. You move 6 beads. You move what? 6 beads from the other side. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We counted 6 beads out of the other beads. We do the same if we want to count 7 beads. We remove 7 beads from the other side. When we remove 7 beads, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 beads. We do the same for 8 beads if we want to count 8. We count 8 beads out of the other beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 beads. And we do the same when we want to count 9. We move 9 beads to the other side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when we want to count 10, we move 10 to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? That is how you use abacus. By moving the beads, that is how you count the numbers you want to count. In each rows, we have 10 beads each. So when you want to count a number, you move the bead. Okay? Did we get that? The way we did there, we wanted to count number 1, we moved 1 bead. So each row has 10 beads. So you move the beads according to the numbers you want to count. Okay? Good. Okay, so we're going to be moving over to place values. Place values. Place values is all about placing numbers according to their values. Okay? It's all about placing numbers according to their values. If in their ones, their tens, hundreds, and thousands. Okay? So first of all, we are going to know the meaning of digits. Digits are parts of number. They are what? Parts of numbers. For us to know the place values of numbers, we need to know their parts. We need to know their parts. So digits are parts of numbers. We have here 4,230. We are going to be counting how many parts these digits have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4,230 has 4 parts. We have 750. We are going to be counting how many parts this number has. 1, 2, 3. It has 3 parts. And we have here 45. We are going to be counting how many parts these digits have. 1, 2. It has 4 parts. Okay, so we are going to be counting how many parts these digits have. Number 8. It has 1 part. So digits are parts of numbers. So for us to know the place value of a number, we need to know their digit. That's why we had to know how many digits they are. Okay, in place value we have the ones, the tens, the hundreds and thousands. So we are going to be learning how to place numbers according to their values, according to how they are worth. The worth of a number, if it's 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, we are going to know how to place them according to their worth. Okay, are we ready? Here we have the thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. So we'll know where to place this number thousands, where to place the number hundreds, where to place the number tens, and where to place the number ones. Okay? We're going to be looking at some examples to know how to place numbers according to their values. Here we have 2,000. We have 2,000. Remember, thousands have 3 zeros or 3 numbers after the first one. Okay, so we have 2,000. So in the ones we have 0, in the tens we have 0, in the hundreds we have 0, and in the thousand we have 2. 2 represents thousand, 0 represents hundred, 0 represents tens, and 0 represents ones. Did we get that? So we place 2,000 according to its value. 2,000 means thousands, right? So 2 represents thousands, 0 here represents hundred, this next 0 represents tens, and the next 0 represents ones. We're going to look at another example to help us know better. We have here 5,726. 5,726. Where do we place the 5? In thousands, because it's 5,000. And where do we place the 7? In hundreds, because it's 700. And where do we place the 2? In tens, because it's 20. And where do we place the 6? In ones, because it's 1. So we have 5,726. The ones is 6, the tens is 2, the 7 is 100, and the 5 is 1,000. 5,726. Okay? Did we get that? Good. We have another example here. We have 8,425. We place the 8 in thousands because it's 8,000, and we place the 4 in 100 because it's 400, and we place the 2 in tens because it's 2 is 20, and we place the 5 in ones because it's 5. Okay? Did we get that? 8,425. Okay? The value of 8 is 1,000, right? And the value of 4 is 100. And the value of 2 is tens. And the value of 5 is ones. Okay? Now we are going to be learning how to represent our numbers in the abacus form. Remember, we said abacus is a counting tool, right? So we are going to learn how to place our numbers in the abacus form. Okay, here we have 2623. 2623. This 2 is the thousand, 6 is the hundred, 2 is the tens, and 3 is the ones. Okay, so we are going to be counting 2 beads in the thousand place. We are going to be counting 2 beads in the thousand place. So 1, 2. And the next is 100. So we are going to be counting 6 beads in the 100 place. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did we get that? Good. So we are going to be counting the next number 2, which is the tens in the tens place. We are going to be counting 2 beads. Let's go. 1, 2. And the next step is to count 3 in the tens. Sorry, in the ones, okay? 1, 2, 3. So we have placed this number in the abacus form according to their value. We have 2623. Okay? 2623. 2000 represents thousand, 600 represents hundred, so 23 represents tens, and 3 represents ones. Do we get that? Let's look at another example. We have here 1052. 1052. The thousand here is 1, the hundred is 0, 5 is tens, and 2 is ones. So we are going to place them in the abacus counting system. So 1, we are going to put 1 bead in the thousand because 1 represents thousand, and the 100 is 0, so we won't place any bead, but it's still significant, it's still important. So we have 5 next. As the tens, we count 5 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did we do that? Yes. Okay. And the next is the 2, which is the ones. So we count 2 beads in the ones. 1, 2. So we have placed this number according to its value in the abacus system. We have 1052. Did we understand that? We have 1052. We place 1052 according to its value, just like we did in the first one. We place 2623 according to its value. The 2 is the thousand, the 6 is in the hundreds, the 2 is in the tens, and the 3 is in the ones. Okay? We got that right? Good. So we have learned about abacus today and how to use our abacus and how to place numbers according to their values. Remember, placing numbers according to their values is to know how much the number is worth. That's why we are placing numbers according to their value. Like we have the 2623, we place the 2000 in its thousands, we place the 600 in the hundreds, we place the 2 in the tens, and place the 3 in the ones. Okay, so we are going to be doing some exercise using the previous examples. We have our homework here. You are to place this number according to its value. 7945. You are to place it according to its value. Okay, we can do that, right? Also place this number according to its value. Then you are to arrange this number and according to their values and write out the value of the you are to write out the values of the beads according to their abacus. Okay, write out the numbers. We'll be able to do that, right? and also draw and represent numbers